Earlier this month, we told you about this abandoned boat here at the Bluffers Park boat launch, and East Toronto residents are concerned that it could be a potential hazard. The Canadian Coast Guard now says they will be removing it this week. Vessels like this are a problem all along Canadian shores, and the Coast Guard has been compiling a national inventory to address it.
We've now come across about 2,000 vessels that have been reported across Canada. So it is a fairly widespread program.
The inventory will help prioritize which ones should be dealt with first.
Any vessel that is actively polluting is an emergency situation in which we'll address. In cases where that's not evident, we'll collaborate with the different authorities and we'll have, definitely an assessment that takes place. If there's a risk to the public, we oftentimes see that people like to explore abandoned vessels or wrecked vessels. That is taken into consideration.
All told, there are more than 100 factors that determine the urgency of the situation, including the presence of harmful chemicals or a potential risk to municipal drinking water supplies. How long it takes for a boat to get the heave-ho still varies.
Depending on the area and time of year, weather is a major factor. The other considerations also factor around environmental concerns, so sensitive areas for migration of species. But the reality of the situation is anytime something's assessed as a pollution emergency, if there's active pollution in the water, there's no delay.
Quicker action is being taken at Bluffers Park because the boat has possible hydrocarbons on board, is creating debris, and there's a potential for damage to the boat launch property.
We've heard the concerns of the community and we've seen the concerns expressed, and I think from a Coast Guard perspective, we too share those concerns. An abandoned boat is certainly something we'd like to prevent and deal with, and one drop of oil in the water from our perspective is one drop too many.
Now, I'm told the government is working on making the national inventory of problem vessels available to the public in the near future. Meanwhile, once this boat is removed, it will be stored for 60 days, and if no one comes forward to claim it, it will be disposed of safely. If you see something like this, the correct agency to contact is the Canadian Coast Guard in your local area. For more on this story, you can go to our website, citynews.ca. For City News, I'm Dilshad Burman.